Welcome back to B&B Spoilers channel. Today, we uncover the intense drama brewing in The Bold and the Beautiful. With secrets threatening to explode and relationships on the brink of collapse, Finn Finnegan, Luna Nozawa, and Will Spencer find themselves at the center of a storm that could change everything. Let's dive into the chaos. A life-altering decision. Will Finn keep the secret or risk everything? Finn Finnegan is at a dangerous crossroads, one that could cost him his family, his marriage, and his reputation. As he wrestles with the burden of truth, he knows that revealing what he has learned will have devastating consequences. Keeping secrets is never a good idea in the soap world, but this one is especially dangerous. The revelation that he is Luna's father is already sending shockwaves through his life, but the true disaster will strike when his wife, Steffy Forrester, and his adoptive mother, Lee Nozawa, learn the truth. If Finn confesses, he risks losing everything. But if he keeps it hidden, he may be digging himself an even deeper hole, one that could bury him completely. Steffy has stood by Finn through many hardships, from battling his psychotic birth mother, Sheila Carter, to enduring Hope Logan's flirtations. But this betrayal may be too much for her to overlook. If Finn had simply told her the truth from the start, she might have found a way to stand by him. However, a prolonged deception will only make the fallout more brutal. Then there's Lee. She has spent years believing she was the true maternal figure in Finn's life, raising him as her own. But if she finds out that Finn has hidden something this monumental from her rage will know no bounds. The fact that Finn's biological mother, Poppy, once had a relationship with him, makes this revelation all the more appalling. The betrayal of Lee's trust would be catastrophic, and if history is any indication, Lee is not one to forgive easily. A dark past resurfaces, the wrath of Lee Nozawa. Lee Nozawa is no stranger to heartache and betrayal. For years, she has harbored resentment toward Poppy, believing her to be reckless and manipulative. But nothing could have prepared her for the truth that is about to shatter her world. Lee once despised Poppy for her supposed affair with Jack Finnegan, but this new revelation is even worse. Poppy didn't just betray her by sleeping with her husband, she also slept with her son. For Lee, this is an unforgivable crime. If she finds out, she won't just be angry, she will be out for blood. The consequences of this revelation could be life-altering. Poppy may think she has navigated scandal before, but Lee's wrath is a storm unlike any other. If Lee learns the truth, Poppy could become a missing person, with Lee ensuring that she never causes harm again. Lee may have carried guilt over how she treated Poppy in the past, but all of that will vanish the moment she discovers what really happened. This raises the stakes for Finn. If he tells Lee, he will be ensuring Poppy's downfall. If he doesn't, he will be risking his entire life crumbling around him when the secret eventually comes out, which it always does in The Bold and the Beautiful. Luna Nozawa struggles, a daughter searching for love. Meanwhile, Luna Nozawa is dealing with turmoil of her own. For as long as she can remember, she has struggled with her identity, torn between her mother's mistakes and her own desires to carve out a new future. But no matter how hard she tries, she keeps finding herself in situations that push her further into controversy. At the center of it all is her connection to Will Spencer. Luna has harbored feelings for Will for quite some time, but their dynamic is now being put under the microscope. Will is about to reveal his true feelings about Luna, and she won't be able to unhear what he says. Will Spencer's judgment, a harsh reality check for Luna. Luna's infatuation with Will has been no secret, but the real question is, does Will feel the same way about her? She will soon have to face an uncomfortable truth when she overhears him speaking about her to Electra Forrester. While Luna might be hoping for kind words, the reality is far from what she expects. Will does not have the most flattering things to say, and Luna's heart may not be ready for the brutal honesty he delivers. Will is known for being opinionated, and in this conversation with Electra, he doesn't hold back. He discusses Luna's past and the choices she has made, emphasizing how much it hurt his father, Bill Spencer. While he does express some compassion, it's clear that his perception of Luna has been tainted by her actions. At one point, he even jokingly refers to her as Loony Luna, though he attempts to tone it down out of respect for his father. But the damage is done. Luna has always tried to rise above the mistakes of her past, but hearing these words from Will shatters her. The worst part? Electra is absolutely horrified by what Luna did, particularly her actions towards Steffy. And when Electra disapproves of someone, that person is bound to have a rough time ahead. Electra Forrester, a rising rival for Luna. Electra Forrester may have been on the sidelines of the drama up until now, but that is about to change. After hearing about Luna's actions, she quickly sets herself up as Luna's biggest adversary. Electra is everything Luna isn't: polished, respected, and in control of her image. She knows how to play the social game, and she has no patience for people who bring scandal into their lives. Luna, in her eyes, is reckless, impulsive, and dangerous to the Forrester brand. This newfound rivalry could push Luna over the edge. In the past, she has tried to suppress the darker parts of herself, keeping her emotions in check. But now, the old Luna may be ready to re-emerge, the one who fights back, who refuses to be humiliated, and who is willing to take drastic measures to get what she wants. If Electra truly becomes Luna's enemy, the Forrester family will have no idea what's coming next. Finn's fate, a man with no way out. While Luna fights her battles, Finn is still trapped in an impossible situation. His options are limited, and none of them lead to a good outcome. If he tells the truth, he loses everything: Steffy, Lee, the trust of his family. If he keeps the secret, he might hold on to them for a while, but eventually, the truth will come out, and the betrayal will be even worse. What will he choose? A tumultuous future, secrets, betrayals, and revenge. One thing is clear: no matter what happens next, Finn is in for a world of trouble. His silence won't last forever, and when the truth is finally exposed, the fallout will be more catastrophic than he could have ever imagined. Luna, too, is about to be tested in ways she never anticipated. Will she rise above the judgment, or will she let her resentment consume her? And as for Will and Electra, will they continue to push Luna away, or will she find a way to turn the tables on them? With so many secrets, so much tension, and so many personal vendettas at play, The Bold and the Beautiful is setting the stage for a season of shocking twists. Next, we dive into the brewing turmoil surrounding Hope Logan, Carter Walton, and Daphne Rose. As jealousy, seduction, and manipulation collide, will Hope be able to protect her relationship, or is she fighting a battle she's destined to lose? Let's break it all down. Steffy's ploy, playing the long game with Carter Walton. At the heart of this unfolding drama is Steffy Forrester's masterful manipulation. She is no stranger to playing the long game when it comes to securing Forrester Creations' success, and this time, she has a new strategy, one that involves Carter Walton and the mysterious, alluring Daphne Rose. From the outside, it might appear that Daphne is merely a brilliant perfumer from France, brought in to revolutionize the Forrester fragrance line. But to Hope Logan, it's obvious that there's something much more devious at play. Daphne isn't just an artist, she's a weapon, strategically placed within Forrester Creations with one clear mission: to lure Carter Walton away from Hope. The brilliance of Steffy's plan is in its subtlety. Daphne isn't coming on too strong, at least not in a way that would immediately make Carter suspicious. Instead, she plays her role with grace, using her sensuality and refined charm to work her way under Carter's skin. With each passing day, her carefully calculated words of admiration and appreciation stroke his ego, making him feel more valued, more desirable, and ultimately, more susceptible to the idea that perhaps Daphne sees something in him that Hope does not. For Steffy, the goal is simple: shift the power dynamics at Forrester Creations by ensuring Hope is too preoccupied with personal drama to make any major business moves. If Hope is distracted and emotionally unstable, it leaves the field wide open for Steffy to reclaim dominance within the company. Hope Logan's dilemma: to speak or stay silent? Hope Logan is no fool. She sees the game unfolding before her, and she knows exactly who is pulling the strings. But knowing and proving are two different things, and this puts Hope in a difficult position. If she outright accuses Daphne of trying to seduce Carter, she risks looking insecure and paranoid, exactly the reaction Steffy is hoping for. Daphne could easily twist the situation, turning Hope into the jealous girlfriend who is overreacting to a harmless business collaboration. Worse still, if she suggests that Steffy is behind it all, Carter may not believe her. Hope knows Carter, and she knows how susceptible he is to praise. Time and time again, he has fallen for women who build him up, stroke his ego, and make him feel like the most important man in the room. Daphne is doing exactly that, and Hope fears that if she isn't careful in how she approaches the situation, she might push Carter further into Daphne's arms instead of pulling him back. Carter's growing ego, falling for Daphne's charm? While Hope carefully strategizes her next move, Carter is unknowingly walking into the trap set for him. He may not realize it yet, but he's already playing right into Daphne's hands. Daphne, with her effortless European charm, knows how to work a man like Carter. She doesn't need to be overly aggressive or push too hard, just a simple touch here, a lingering gaze there, and a few well-placed compliments are enough to make him feel like he's being seen in a way he hasn't been before. What makes Carter even more vulnerable is his history. His romantic track record is filled with whirlwind affairs that have all started the same way: intense attraction, instant chemistry, and an overwhelming rush of emotions that cloud his judgment. From Zoe Buckingham to Quinn Fuller and Katie Logan, Carter has always been drawn to women who give him immediate validation. Daphne is no different. She plays her role flawlessly, knowing that a little patience will yield big results. And with each passing day, Carter's defenses weaken. He tells himself that it's just business, that Daphne is just a talented collaborator, but deep down, a part of him is enjoying the attention far more than he should. The moment that changed everything, Hope walks in. Hope had her suspicions, but she wasn't prepared for what she walked into. There, right before her eyes, was Carter Walton, her boyfriend, leaning in close to Daphne Rose, inhaling the scent from the nape of her neck in a slow, intimate gesture. It wasn't just professional curiosity. It wasn't just a business interaction. It was something more, something too personal, and Hope knew it the second she saw the look on Carter's face. For a moment, the room was silent. Carter, caught in the act, immediately looked guilty, like a child with his hand in the cookie jar. He stumbled over his words, trying to explain himself, but the damage was done. With a hint of sarcasm, Hope broke the silence. "So, this is how we're testing fragrances now?" she asked, her voice laced with amusement, but her eyes betrayed her true feelings. Daphne, ever the composed seductress, merely smiled. She had expected Hope to be upset. In fact, she had counted on it. Hope, however, wasn't about to give her that satisfaction. She remained calm, choosing her words carefully. "Maybe next time, Carter, you could try using a handkerchief instead of someone's neck," she suggested. It was a subtle jab, but it was enough to put Carter on edge. What happens next? The battle for Carter Walton. Hope may have kept her composure, but inside, she was seething. This was only the beginning, and she knew it. Daphne wasn't going anywhere, and Steffy wasn't done playing her games. If she wants to keep Carter, Hope will have to tread carefully. She knows that if she comes on too strong, she might push him away. But if she does nothing, she risks losing him entirely. And then there's Daphne, confident, poised, and completely unbothered by the drama she is creating. She is a woman who knows exactly what she wants, and right now, what she wants is Carter. As for Carter himself, the question remains, will he wake up to the reality of what's happening around him, or will he continue to fall under Daphne's spell? One thing is certain, this battle is far from over. The fallout, will Hope and Carter survive this? Hope knows what's at stake. She's been through heartbreak before, and she refuses to go through it again. But this situation is unlike any she's faced before. This isn't just another woman trying to steal her man, this is a carefully constructed plan, designed to ruin her both personally and professionally. She won't go down without a fight. But Steffy Forrester is a master strategist, and Daphne Rose is a dangerous opponent. If Hope wants to win, she'll have to be smarter, sharper, and more strategic than ever before. And even if she does manage to keep Carter from straying, will she ever truly trust him again? Next, we dive deep into a whirlwind of secrets, betrayals, and unexpected revelations in The Bold and the Beautiful. With Finn struggling to hold his family together, while questioning his past, and Luna at the center of a storm she can't escape, there's no shortage of drama. Let's get into it. A paternity bombshell that changes everything. It all started with a shocking truth, one that Finn Finnegan never saw coming. Years ago, when he was still navigating adulthood, he had a brief relationship with Poppy. At the time, he had no idea that their passionate encounter would lead to something far more complicated. Poppy later gave birth to a daughter, Luna, and for years, she denied that Finn was the father. But suspicions lingered. Despite Poppy's repeated claims, something inside Finn told him that there was more to the story. He couldn't shake the feeling that Luna was more than just another young woman in his orbit, there was a connection there, one he couldn't explain. Unable to live with the uncertainty, Finn secretly ran a DNA test, and the results shattered his world. He wasn't just Luna's mentor, her distant supporter, he was her father. The weight of that revelation hit him like a ton of bricks, leaving him overwhelmed, conflicted, and unsure of what to do next. Finn's internal struggle, protecting the truth or letting it destroy him? Finn is now caught in an impossible situation. On one hand, he wants to do the right thing, acknowledge the truth, step into his role as Luna's father, and make things right. But on the other hand, revealing the secret would unleash chaos in ways he's not sure he can handle. For one, there's Steffy Forrester, the woman who has stood by his side through thick and thin. How will she react when she learns that he not only had a past with Poppy but that he also has a daughter he never knew about? Steffy values honesty above all else, and if she finds out Finn kept this from her, it could shake the foundation of their marriage. Then there's Nozawa, Finn's adoptive mother, who has spent years resenting Poppy for her past actions. She already disapproved of Poppy's presence in their lives, but learning that Poppy had a child with Finn, and that Finn concealed the truth, might be too much for her to bear. If Lee finds out, she won't hold back, and Poppy could become her #1 enemy. Finn is at a breaking point. If he confesses, his world could implode. But if he keeps the secret? That might be even worse. Luna's downfall, from hope to horror. As Finn grapples with his family's future, Luna Nozawa's life has already unraveled. At one point, it seemed like she had everything, wealth, privilege, and even the belief that Bill Spencer was her father. For a short time, Bill fully embraced the role, welcoming both Luna and Poppy into his home. Will Spencer, Bill's son, even met Luna as his supposed sister, and despite the odd circumstances, the family dynamics seemed to settle. But it wasn't built to last. The truth about Luna's paternity surfaced, and it wasn't Bill who was her father, it was Finn. This revelation sent shockwaves through everyone's lives, especially Luna's. Feeling lost, betrayed, and without a true sense of belonging, she spiraled into darkness. Her downfall was swift and brutal. Consumed by rage and heartbreak, Luna made reckless choices that ultimately led to tragedy. In an unforeseen and horrifying turn of events, she lashed out in a violent fit, and 2 people lost their lives because of it. Now, Luna is no longer the bright young woman with a promising future. She's a convicted criminal, sentenced to prison for crimes fueled by pain and betrayal. Bill's secret gamble, hiding Luna under house arrest. Despite everything, Bill Spencer has never been one to simply follow the rules. Even though Luna's actions landed her in prison, Bill couldn't abandon her. Deep down, he still felt a sense of responsibility for the young woman he once believed to be his daughter. So, in a shocking twist, Bill took matters into his own hands. Behind closed doors, away from the public eye, he arranged for Luna to be released from prison under house arrest, but he's keeping it a secret. Now, Luna is back in Bill's mansion, locked away from the outside world, hidden like a shadow of her former self. Few people know she's there, and those who do are sworn to secrecy. But secrets never stay buried for long in the bold and the beautiful, and sooner or later, someone is going to find out. And when they do, the fallout will be explosive. Will Spencer's growing doubts about Luna? While Luna remains hidden, Will Spencer finds himself wrestling with his own emotions. For a brief moment, he thought he had gained a sister, a new family bond that could bring something meaningful into his life. But everything about Luna has been a lie, and that has left Will questioning everything. His feelings toward her have soured, and now, he's left wondering who she truly is beneath all the deception. Electra Forrester, his girlfriend, is determined to get answers. She sees the way Will avoids talking about Luna, and she isn't willing to let the topic go unaddressed. Electra Forrester's mission, digging for the truth. Electra is no stranger to complicated family dynamics, but what she doesn't understand is Will's reluctance to be honest about his feelings. She knows there's more to the story, and she's not about to let it rest. Her curiosity is relentless. She questions Will repeatedly, demanding to know what he really thinks about Luna, about the secrets Bill is keeping, and about the family chaos unraveling around them. Will, hesitant at first, finally opens up. He reveals his deep-seated doubts about Luna, admitting that he no longer sees her the same way. And while part of him sympathizes with her tragic downfall, another part of him believes she brought it all on herself.